What's up, boys? We are back. Brand new video, brand new series we're starting. So we are starting with an Arizona Cardinals franchise. So what I did was I went to week 16 of this season, so 2025, and then I simmed it. So right now I'm in the off season. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to re-sign players, because I haven't re-signed anyone yet. We are going to re-sign Paris Johnson. I'm going to accept a 5th-year option on that because we do need to bring him back. Jalen Thompson, Zay Jones, Greg Dortch. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to check out our roster. So we're probably going to be moving on to, moving on from Kyler this season. Probably going to draft somebody. I'd like to move on from Connor. I like Trey Benson. I think we'll probably just build our, I think we're going to build our offense around, not around Benson, but he's going to be our running back. And then I like Marv. I think that we might go ahead and keep Michael Wilson because I think we did he did a good job at the end of the season, doing well. So we're gonna keep him. McBride, he's gonna kind of be who our offense is actually built around. Is Trey McBride, getting him open. Paris Johnson, we just accepted his option. Evan Brown, we're gonna hang on to our O lineman. It's not great. Our O line situation is not great. So we got Zaven Collins, Josh Sweat. I like Josh Sweat. He's getting not up there completely, but he is getting a little up there. But I think Zaven Collins, Josh Sweat off the edge, and then we have Darius Robinson and Walter Nolan is who we're probably going to be at our D tackles. We don't have a Sam. Akeem Davis Gaither, not somebody I'm really looking to keep. I don't believe. Then we have Mac Wilson, alright player, just an alright player though. The corner, so we do have Will Johnson, was a rookie last year. We do want, we're gonna keep him. And I like Sean Murphy-Bunting, a little bit of a veteran in our system. And then Garrett Williams, obviously, we're going to keep as well. And Max Melton, good. So our cornerback situation isn't horrible. It's not great, not terrible. Jalen Thompson, we probably are going to try to re-sign him. And then obviously Buda Baker is going to be our best defensive player. So kicking situation, punting situation, not really anything that we're worried about right now. Let's go back into our players. Jalen Thompson. Let's see what he wants. So let's see. I mean, he's interested in us, right? I didn't mean to back out. Yeah, he's interested in us. I think I'm gonna go with just I'm not interested in giving out a 4-year deal. I'm gonna be honest. So talking about a neutral offer here would be 3-year, 3.9 mil with a 5.3 signing bonus. I mean, I don't think it's worth that if I'm being honest. Probably gonna go with 3 years. Actually, I'm not looking forward to giving out, or I'm not looking to give out more than that. I'm thinking we give out 1 year. Let's give him 3.5 mil, and we'll give him a signing bonus of 4 mil. And if he doesn't want that, so he's going to test free agency. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. Zay Jones is not interested in. Greg Dortch not interested in. Bam Knight not interested in. Jonah Williams. I wouldn't mind making an offer to Jonah Williams, and we'll do a 2-year deal for him. I think we'll do 4 mil salary, and then we'll just give him a signing bonus of 4 mil. So basically 2 years, 8 mil a year for our right tackle. Yeah, I think that's good for us. And then I don't really think I'm interested in signing anybody right now. I think we'll just, yeah, we can get a kicker in free agency. So All right, so we are going to, let's look at our salaries here. So Kyler, 3 years remaining. I do think we're going to move off of him. So here's wait, how do I thought I was just at roster. There we go. So here's another thing. Here's another rule for the series. We're not going to be able to just trade guys. Like, we're going to, like, we can add him to a oh, we can't add him yet. We can add him to, like, the trade block. We can do that, or we can go in and like get offers. We can get offers for him. We cannot offer anything, so that's part of our deal as well. So we're gonna go ahead and advance week. I'm not really. I just want to go to the next week here. So I'm not interested in. Like, I'm not trying to, like, build some God Squad by, like, trading and doing that type of stuff. Like, I want to trade, but I'm not trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to manipulate, like, the system. Like, Q Zizzy, our coach. We have, I mean, what do we need here? We have, I'm confused on what we need. Firing and hiring staff available this week. So, staff improvement here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, man, no problem, Marvin. I mean, I think this is hard to. I think this is going to be a hard question to ask. So, are we going to run the block? Or are we going to air it out? Personally, I like to sling it all over the place, but I think that we're going to we're trying to run the ball, and we're gonna try to run the ball to set up the pass. So here we go. All right, we want to get outside of tackles. I think we're trying to be a little bit misdirection here. Good. All right, so we're gonna. All right, free agency stage 1. See what we got here. See who's available. I didn't implement it, or I didn't like do like a 2026 draft. I just did a random draft. Because I think whenever you go in, like, sometimes like when you download a draft class, it's not always, I don't know. I'm not trying to say it's like bad. I like doing the randoms. So we have nobody in. We just have nobody that we're interested. That's interesting here. Daniel Jones. Fields. So is Fields somebody that we bring in? I just don't think Justin Fields is somebody that we should bring in and get rid of Kyler. We might as well just keep Kyler. Rashad White. What do we Okay, so, alright, I don't like the process everywhere. So, I don't think we really need Rashad White. I don't think, like, he's somebody that we are, like, looking for. I think we could just sign a running back somewhere else. Wide receiver wise, we're not super interested in anyone. I would love to sign David Edwards here. 1 year deal. See, I'm only doing 1 year, but I will give you $5.5 million salary. Yeah, we can do that. And my batteries to my controller are low, so Connor McGovern. I'll offer. We need offensive line, and I'll give you 2 years. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Not interested there. Right tackle. You think we can get 1 year out of Taylor Moton? I don't think so. Let's see, I don't think we really need. Not interested in an edge. I think we'll be all right defensively here. We do need a free safety. Jalen Thompson's here. We can just give him a contract or offer him again. Brian Cook as well. So, and I like Brian Cook here. He's not interested in us, but I think we offer Jalen Thompson. I'm still gonna stick with the 2-year, and then I'm gonna offer Brian Cook as well. So, and I'm gonna give him a similar offer. And Quentin Lake, Cam Curl. So I actually kind of like Quentin Lake here, and we can just move. We can move some guys around. I'm not giving 4-year. 27. I'd give 3-year. Or actually, I'll give 2 at this price, and I'll give you 8 mil. Let's see what we got. All right, so I think that's all we're gonna do. We've negotiated 5. That's all we can do anyway. Trade center. So here's what we want to do. We want to go to the trade block. Oh, wait, we want to go trade finder. We're gonna add Kyler Murray to this. Let's just see what we can get. Because I think we have to, if we're gonna rebuild the Cardinals, if we want to rebuild, we have to trade Kyler. And Eric Cisco, Stokes, Forbes, Caleb Johnson, a 7th and a 6th. Kevin Winston, a 7th, 2 7ths. I don't know if I'm super interested in a free safety. I do like to getting some picks back though. Let's see what and then who else are we looking? We want to move. We want to move Connor. I don't know if there's. Yeah, I didn't figure anything is going to be in for him. And then we are interested in moving Dalvin Tomlinson. If anybody. Okay, so we have Xavier Hutchinson, Braylon Allen to add. I think we gotta take Marquis Siegel, right? 24 and a 7th. I'm gonna take this. And again, I think it's probably gonna be the same. Okay, so let's wait. We'll wait. We're gonna add. We're just going to go and add Kyler to the trade block. And I think this is what, here's the thing. I think Kyler wants to be traded, right? I don't think he's interested in, let's go ahead, sim a week, skip to stage 2 of free agency. I don't think Kyler's interested in coming back to Arizona. I don't think it's working out. Let's move on from him. All right, let's look at our free agents. So we signed David Edwards and Connor McGovern. Nice. Quentin Lake. Who did Lake sign with? The Rams. Back to the Rams. Okay. So available players. Did we have? Alright, so not interested. I'm not interested in signing any more free agents. Let's keep our money. Actually, you know what we do need is we need a kicker and a punter. So let's go ahead, go to the kicker. Brandon Aubrey didn't re-sign with the Cowboys. I just find that hard to believe. Cam Little. I'm assuming these guys are just going to go back to their teams, but we can offer Aubrey here. Sure. We need a kicker. Let's see what happens. And then we do need a punter as well. We have some interest here. Let's just go ahead and sign him. 1 year. Let's go $3.5 mil basically. See what happens. And we're gonna advance again. We could trade. Let's go to our free agency. Who we have? So we got the punter, and I'm assuming Aubrey probably just ended up going back. Cam Little. We have no interest in becoming, like, nobody has any interest, but we can offer a 3-year deal to you, Cam. I'm assuming that we're Cam's only offer. Okay, so I'm interested in to see what happens. We're gonna go back and see. We didn't get any interest in Kyler yet. Trade finder. Arnold Abichetti. Okay. And we got Cisco. So same thing basically. I am interested in Kevin Winston Jr. I'm gonna be honest. I have a little bit of interest there. I'm not gonna lie. I have some interest in Abichetti. We might have to wait to the draft though. Let's see who's on the block. So quarterback wise, Rattler is on the block. Do I believe that we go get Rattler? No, I do not. Milton's on the block. Milrow. I just don't think that these guys are going to be getting rid of Max Roseburn. I think that Milrow would be cool, but I think we might just end up. We're going to advance free agency recap. See what happened in free agency with everyone. There wasn't a lot of big signings. Most players got re-signed. We have an offer for Kyler. Let's review the offer. Jerome Baker. Okay, so Jack Batch. He's a rookie last year for the Raiders. Jerome Baker would be our Sam. Is not interested in that. The Jack Batch. I'm gonna be honest, not super interested in that. We're not gonna upgrade anyone until. Good. So we're actually gonna go to the draft. See one more time. We'll go to Trade Center. We're gonna go to a trade finder. Let's see if we have any interest in Kyler Murray. Brian Robinson was added to this. Daquan Jones, super old. So no interest here. That's okay. Trade block. Similar. Sharps on the block. Okay. Not really interested in making any big trades right now, honestly. We do have. Let's go ahead and start the draft here. All right, we're on the clock. Remember, we did sim the last game. We ended up getting pick 1. Okay. So let's pause the draft so we can look at everything, make selection. We traded pick away. Let's just review our offers. The Browns are offering pick 3 and 2027 first. Pick 11 first. Okay. Pick 5, a first, and then a second 2028. Pick 7, 2. Wow. Pick 2. Not a. They're offering a 2027 first, 2028 first, and then a 2026 first, and we pick 31. I mean, I think that the goal here would probably be just to continue to move back. So like we could drop back to We could drop back to pick 3, pick up a 2027 first, and probably still trade that. Huh. Okay, so let's see. Let's just see who we have here. Like, who would be the pick? See, we need a quarterback. Rank 5, Jonathan Beeson. Projected top 5. Okay, so I think here's what we're going to do. We are going to... So, I don't really want to drop down to pick 9. We can drop down to pick 3. And we're going to pick up a 2027 first next year, a 3rd next year, a 5th next year, and a 7th this year to drop down 2 spots. And I think that's got to be what we go. All right, so we're going to skip ahead in the draft. Let's see who they picked. They picked our quarterback. Great. Why would they do that? Why would they pick the quarterback that we wanted? The Raiders are going to pick another a wide receiver. Why would Jonathan Beeson get picked by the Browns when they already have Shedeur? Do we trade for Shedeur? I just don't think that happens. So we may have to find a quarterback later in the draft here. Top 5. Who do we have? We have 2 edge. See if we can pick up some more picks here. The Browns are trying to move back into it. I'm not trying to drop down to 25, 27, 30, 14, but we don't pick up another first. That's not anything I'm interested in. Nah, I'm not. I want to get a pick swap. So we could drop down to pick 9 from pick 3, but we don't get anything better with it. Yeah, so it looks like we're just going to pick because I'm not interested in dropping. So we're going to draft who we think is the best player. I didn't scout at all, so. It's between the edges, so either Sergio Moreno or Preston Donaldson. And Combine Pro Day, similar attributes we have nothing on. Okay. We do have a little bit here. Power move, both A+. I'm thinking we're going to take Preston Donaldson. 6'6", 278, 21 years old, out of Ohio State. Preston Donaldson, welcome to the squad. And then we're going to skip ahead in the draft to next user pick. Man, I probably should have just drafted Jonathan Beeson, but I'm let's see what we get here. Let's just see the offers. We can pick up an extra first next year. I kind of want to. I'm going to look at the quarterbacks and see, but we could pick up anybody else offering a first in 2027 is kind of the tipping point at this point. No, the Vikings are. The Ravens are. And the Ravens are offering a 4th, but I do think the Vikings... Let's see who would be like the pick here. So we have some round 1 talent still on the board. I don't think wide receiver is anything I'm interested in. I have a left tackle. We could move one to right. A corner from Penn State. And I think the quarterback that we're going to be interested in... I mean, we have 0 talent here. I think the quarterback that we are going to be interested in is going to be... I like Greg Mitchell out of Oregon State. I'm not sure why, but I like him out of Oregon State. Let's see if we have any, what numbers we have from the combine. I'm going to be honest, I like a fast quarterback. Alfonso Conway, not something that we're interested in. A 4.55 out of Mason Sellers out of Kansas. Alright, so I think 4.75 out of Tony McLaughlin. Like I said, I don't really... It's not something that I need. Alright, so I think we're going to trade away our pick. Because I think this is a 2-year rebuild, right? Like, this is... Let's be honest. We're going to pick up another 2027 first. Let's skip ahead in the draft. Let's go to next user pick. We have... We're not trading this one away, I don't believe so. Because we do need some roster spots, but I do think like we don't need a tight end. We could use a free safety. Not sure if I like a 5'9" free safety though. I'm just being honest. A hybrid free safety and Dante Hilliard, who ran a 4.42, 17 bench rep, or 17 on the 225, good broad jump, a decent 3-cone, a decent shuttle at 6'2". Give me my man Dante Hilliard. Let's build up the defense. B- pick. Alright. I like that. I can deal with that. We're going to skip ahead in the draft to next user pick. See what we got here. Defensive tackle. Always use a DT along the quarterbacks available. So Greg Mitchell and Mason Sellers are still there. Those are the top 2, looks like. Joe Jeffries is there, out of Wake Forest. What attributes do we have on these guys? So short throw accuracy. And we're pretty similar across the board here. It does look like Greg Mitchell's kind of the better one. I think we are going to go ahead. We're going to take Greg Mitchell. Let's go ahead and pick him. Let's just go ahead and pick him. Get him over with. He could be our guy, right? He could be our guy. He may not be our guy. He may not be our guy, but we are going to take him. Next user pick. Let's see what we got here. See who we got available. It's kind of go best player available throughout here, right? We are just going to go ahead and take Jose Trevino. Bad pick. Oh well. See how Trevino looks. Is there any... Let's look in the draft. Did we get any offers? Any different ones? Jalen Hawkins, Roger McCreary, Kevin Winston, Tajay Spears. Alright, so no. So let's go ahead. Advance to the next user pick. So we've done a good job at adding some extra picks here. And I don't want to do that. A wide receiver. I don't really know if we need a wide receiver, if I'm being completely honest. I don't really want a decent speed, if I'm being just true to you. I like Jeff Mackey, 6'4", 297, D tackle. Let's go ahead and take him. He fits us, it looks like. So we do need defensive tackle. Skip ahead in the draft. Next user pick should be in the 7th round here. And we're gonna get out of the pick. We have 3 7th rounders. So we could pick up 2 7th rounders. Is there any way we could get into like the 6th round like next year, 2028, 2027 6th? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just accept this offer. And we're gonna skip ahead. Next user pick. And we're gonna have another. Oh, we have 4. So here's another thing. Can we get into the 6th in any round? If we can get into the 6th, we're going to take it. So I'm just not interested in any picks right now. So we can get into the 6th and with the Dolphins in 2027. Man, okay, the Raiders suck, so that would be a good pick. I think I'm gonna go with the Dolphins 2027 6th. Because I'm not super interested in it's the next user pick. Let's see who's available. We're gonna get back-to-back picks here. Is there anyone looks interesting? I just don't want a wide receiver. Here's the issue. No reason to get a wide receiver. Alright. This is just the ranking, but here's the thing. I don't want a wide receiver. 6'2 safety. Ran a 4.5. Let's go ahead. Tyson Costello, welcome to the squad. And then we are going to, I'm not interested in taking somebody else. We can get a 2027 6, 2027 6. Alright, so all these guys are going to, where are we at here? So the Colts, Falcons, Lions, Packers. Let's go ahead and get the Raiders 2028 6. I think the Raiders are going to suck again, so we are going to skip to the end of the draft. So we are rebuilding this roster. Now we're going to go through and upgrade players. Going to be a lot of players to upgrade, so Buddha. We're going to go ahead and get hybrid going on. Buddha deserves a lot of credit for sticking it out, man. And we're going to Paris Johnson. Like I said, we're gonna run the rock, I think. And maybe Kyler is our quarterback. I mean, we got to see. Maybe Kyler is our quarterback. We give him one more chance. New head coach, Q Zinzi taking over the reins. Trey Benson, give me the elusive back. It's so glitchy. It's so glitchy. Isaiah Adams. We want to be power, I think, across the board with the O-line right now. Just build some power. Higgins, give me blocking. I know that's not what he usually does, but we got to upgrade some blocking if we want to tote the ball. We already have a complete pass catching wide receiver. Right tackle Christian Jones. Again, let's go power. Owen Poe. Let me know how you say that. Pass coverage. We need some pass coverage linebackers here. And then another. Oh wait, hold on. My D tackle. Give me my nose tackle here. Zach Carter. And I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see what overalls our rookies are going to be. So we need to go check them out. We got a trade offer for Connor McGovern. Eric Kendricks, Ramondre Stevenson, Darian Porter, Jawan Bentley, Azariah Thomas. Okay. So man, Connor McGovern they really want him. Let's go to the depth chart. Greg Mitchell, 67 overall. We're moving him up the depth chart here. I think we're gonna start Greg. And I think we got to trade Kyler. So Kyler has to be gone. Like we have to work out something. He has to be gone. Benson's gonna be our starter. Fullback, we can put Connor in as our fullback. Wide receiver, you know the deal. It's going to be Marv. It's going to be Michael Wilson. Xavier Weaver, okay. I can handle Weaver. Trent Sherfield. Steven says we actually probably could have drafted a wide receiver, I'm not going to lie. McBride, easy tight end 1. Paris Johnson. We are going to move David Edwards up to left guard. Maybe I think what we're going to do is kick out I don't really want to kick out. Our right guard is going to be, I think we are going to kick out Connor wait, McGovern can't play right guard, great. Can Froholt play right guard? Better than what we have, right? So I think what we're going to do here, and we'll just kick Froholt air. We're not really using Evan Brown. Not interested in that anyway. Okay, there's your line set. Where is our... Did we not draft a rookie edge? We did Preston Donaldson, 75 overall. So I'm kind of interested in playing him. I'm just going to be honest with you. He's going to start for us. BJ Ojolari can go. Who's our left edge? Baron Browning, not interested in having him. I think Josh Sweat. What do we got here? Do we kick Donaldson inside? No, I don't believe so. Did we draft a rookie? Oh, we drafted 2 rookies, correct? Jeff Mackey sucks, but I do think we still need to add him to our rotational lineup. All right, and we're gonna go to Sam. Cody Simon looks like is gonna be our lone Sam, which is fine. Our linebackers suck. I mean, let's just keep it a buck here. Our linebackers are miserable. Zaven Collins can kind of bump back there, though. We can play him like that. Okay, corner, Will Johnson, CB1, not the greatest for us. Oh wait, never mind. What am I talking about? Dang. Okay, so Garrett Williams is gonna be CB1. Bunting is gonna be CB2. We did draft Dante Hilliard, 91 speed. Oh, he's a free safety. So we're going with Garrett Williams, Will Johnson, Murphy Bunting. Then do I like Jones? Jones. If we go Jones, I think we could probably add Burke in here. Hilliard's gonna start a free safety for us. And then we did trade for Siegel. We'll put Burke in there. Our strong safety obviously going to be Buddha. Then we'll add Burke into our... No, we'll play Darren Taylor there, okay. Kicker, gonna be Cam Little here. Punter, Corey, Corey. Our long snapper is definitely not going to be Trey McBride. There's got to be somebody else that can long snap on this team. It's just not Trey McBride. That's insane. Our kick returner. Okay, Denzel Burke can return some kicks. I don't really want Benson returning any kicks, if I'm being completely honest. I think Max Melton can return some kicks. Yeah, that looks good. Punt returner. Let's have Keaton Crawford. Yeah, that looks good. Kickoff specialist. Like, what are we doing here? Why is McBride kicking off? Third down running back. We want our gadget. Okay. Who's our gadget player? I feel like our gadget player has to be Xavier Weaver can play gadget. I think Max Milton could play gadget. Put him up here. I don't want to trade him probably gadget. It's a good one. Power halfback. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. It's changing of the guard. It's Trey Vince's team. Marv is going to play. Michael Wilson's just gonna be our outside guy. We'll put Marv in the slot. Our rush left in. So we're gonna have I think we're gonna have I don't really want give me Sweat because our rush right in is going to be Preston Donaldson. DT. I don't want Sweat at my DT. Yeah, looks fine. Nose tackle, okay. Sub linebacker. Man, we are struggling at the linebacker position. I think we're gonna put in Siegel though. It's 5'11", but I think we'll be all right here. And I like Keaton Crawford too. So what we're gonna run is we're actually going to run a. Yeah, this is it. I like Crawford a little more. I like Siegel a little more, I think. Slot corner. Yeah. Give me Garrett Williams in the slot. Alright. I'm gonna keep McGovern and we have to trade Kyler. So here we go. We're gonna trade Kyler because we're starting Greg Mitchell. He's our guy. He's just is what it is. Who can give us something? Roger McCreary, 25-year-old corner. We get a 5th and a 7th. Let's hang on to him. We'll just hang on to Kyler. Not worried about what he has to say. Coach Central. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at our. We need to go to rosters because we need to change abilities. So we're not gonna have any abilities on quarterbacks. We are gonna have. It looks like an ability on add trait. Okay. I feel like Marv's gonna have to be an aggressive receiver. How many traits do we get? We get more. Disciplined. Do we just get 1,000,000 traits? We just get as many as we want. I feel like this isn't true. Okay. Can we remove traits? Not a huge fan of the traits here. I like aggressive receiver, cover ball, disciplined. Okay. I'll take those 3 for Marv. I missed that. All right. We want to go to abilities. So we have double me. We want to go to. I like matchup nightmare. I just think if you have, and then we'll do recruit. All right, so if you have a linebacker on Marv in the slot, I think that we should win that. Let's go to McBride here. We're gonna have this similar traits. We're gonna have he's a possession guy, right? He's gonna be disciplined. We're gonna cover the ball. We gotta remember, Trey McBride's our best player, right? So he's not a showboater, not a highlight reel guy. He's gonna run you over though, right? Let's go to our abilities. What do we have? We have max security. Okay, I like that. And short and elite. I think he's a short guy. I think he runs short. I think we're gonna put route tech on him. And we also are gonna put matchup nightmare on. That's gonna be how it works. It's not gonna be spinning around or anything like that, right? He's not really a run blocker. I don't think we should put run protector on. He's not really that guy. But I do think he's a route runner, right? That's what he does. And that might be it for us. Oh no, we're gonna have Josh Sweat. Okay, I like Sweat getting an ability here. What do we have here? Josh Sweat's more of a pass rusher, right? So let's go spinner and buy one, get one. Yeah, that works. Actually, I don't really like spinner. Let's do strip specialist for my pass rusher. Traits, finesse rusher, power rusher. That's good. Buddha, big hitter. Buddha already has that, and I feel like he does play ball here. We're disciplined here. We're gonna be disciplined. New coach. We're disciplined. He's got mid zone. Gonna put pick artist on him here. He has mid zone KO, and I think we should put. I don't know if we get enforcer here. Extra pop. He does have the big hitter trait. He's already on there. Good stuff. Here we go. All right. We are going to. We need to. Joe Tippmann got traded. Uh-oh. All right. Adjust roster. View roster. We already adjusted it. What are we doing here? View messages. Looks like the Jets put right guard Joe Tippmann in the block. I'm not interested in that. Thank you, though. Wait, are we over? Are we over on the roster limit? Is that what we're doing here? I just can't see it. Alright, I'm getting... Where is our... Wait, here we go. Advanced week. We're good. I was looking for that. We're going to advanced week. We want to get to preseason week 1 and see if there's any injuries in preseason, right? We're going to just advance sim to regular season. Then we'll get back into it here. All right, so let's upgrade players, and then we're going to look at what our roster is going to look like going into week 1. Got I'll put the playmaker on Marv. I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for being a playmaker. Yeah, we got a lot short route. Wait, we needed that, if I'm being honest. Our punter, we'll just do power. We're not really worried about punting, right? I'm not trying to punt here. Cam Little, we'll do a little accuracy. I think he already has 99 kick power. Walter Nolan, our D tackle. Need a nose here. Yup, needed that. Preston Donaldson, our... Okay, so let's go ahead. Give him the edge rush. Expecting big things out of Preston here. He'll get our free safety. I do like going with hybrid. Although I think that we do need to get some zone on him. We got +2 zone coverage in that anyway, so that's good. Max Melton. We're probably going to play a lot of zone if I'm being honest. We got +1 man, +2 tackle, +2 zone. I like that. BJ Ojolari. Alright. And then Darius Robinson, nose tackle. Isaiah Adams, right guard. We're going to go power again. We're going to go power, like I said, on a lot of our O-linemen. Christian Jones, right tackle. Going power. We're gonna play week 1 next video. So once we get done upgrading our guys, we're gonna go into Greg Mitchell, quarterback, is exactly what I wanted to see. We're gonna go scrambler. We're gonna run some, man. We are going to run. Even though we didn't get anything running on that. And Jamar Jefferson, we'll go elusive, that's fine. All right, weekly strategy. So we're gonna check in all this, and we'll look at we'll actually look at our squad going into week 1 next video. That's the all season for the rebuild of the Arizona Cardinals. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.